A luxury villa falls from the sky. The one rule: the cellar door must never be opened. Kara and John are driving toward this unbelievable surprise. Upon arrival, the homeowner Rob warmly guides them through the villa. Every detail is flawless, from the bright, spacious living room to the meticulously designed bedrooms. This house is their dream home. When asked why it's priced so low, Rob smiles cryptically. 6 months ago, Sarah lies alone in a hospital bed. The child she carried is lost forever in that moment. John, who should have been by her side, is unreachable. To escape the pain, they desperately need a fresh start. But this mansion is far beyond their budget. Surprisingly, Rob doesn't mention rent. Instead, he insists they stay overnight to experience it. That night, they sleep better than they have in half a year. The next morning, Rob is gone, leaving only a mysterious letter. The letter reveals Rob's grief over his wife's death and his decision to give the house to those who share his suffering. But one rule is written in stone: never open the cellar door. John is uneasy, but Sarah insists. Even if they break the rule, the worst outcome is eviction. Under her pressure, John signs the contract. At their housewarming party, amid cheers from family and friends, an uninvited guest appears: Emma, John's co-worker and his secret lover. As John tries to end the affair, a madman appears outside, holding a gas can. He warns John, "Burn this house now, or you'll regret it forever." A professional crisis follows. Emma accuses John of sexual harassment. During his forced leave from work, the cellar's secret poisons John's mind. Through architectural plans, John discovers a hidden underground tunnel. Soon, he reached the end of the passage, facing the wooden panel blocking his way. John picked up a brick and drilled a hole, but before he could take the next step, the sound of a car came from above. Assuming his wife had returned from work, he quickly went back up from the basement to the living room. John's serious working expression didn't arouse his wife's suspicion. That night, his colleague/mistress called John, wanting to end things with her. John agreed to meet. When they met, John mercilessly accused her of spreading rumors and coldly told her never to contact him again. Heartbroken, she felt her true feelings had been betrayed. The more she thought about it, the angrier she became. She decided to get revenge on John. During the weekend, Kara suddenly felt unwell and experienced nausea, having lost a baby before. She immediately took a pregnancy test. The result was just as she hoped. Overjoyed, she wanted to share the good news with her husband, but he had gone out for a run. By accident, the pregnancy test fell to the floor. As Kara bent down to pick it up, she unexpectedly discovered the floor plans her husband had hidden under the bed. After studying them, she too uncovered the secret in the drawings. Following her exploration, Kara found the hole her husband had drilled earlier. At that moment, John's mistress arrived at the villa, intending to expose the affair to Kara. But Kara, being in the basement, never noticed her. Seeing the pregnancy test on the table, the mistress reached peak jealousy. Failing her mission, she had no choice but to leave. When Kara came up from the basement, she didn't realize anyone had visited. That night, after John returned home, his wife told him about the pregnancy. John was overjoyed by the news, but then his wife suddenly brought up the basement. Caught off guard, John had no choice but to temporarily restore the basement entrance to its original state. Not long after, John confessed his affair. Surprisingly, his wife didn't explode in anger. She had already figured it out from subtle clues in their daily life. For the sake of their unborn child, she decided to forgive him. The story pauses here for now. Will John and his wife be able to suppress their curiosity and stop investigating the basement's secrets? If it were you, could you resist the temptation?